You know, I go in right now, go and wash some clothes, you know, because of course I change the hat, so the hat had to wash, right? So I have to wash my hat, right? But I don't like sweet scents, you know, like artificial fragrance, because to make an artificial flavor, fragrance, an artificial fragrance, you need to use chemicals, and I think I like the more organic approach, you know. So I don't like too much of chemicals, you know. So what I was saying to myself, when I use specific detergents, you know, to wash my clothes, it tend to make me feel comfortable, you know, in my body, you know. So I might use a harsh material. I don't want to call any brand name, but I don't use high scented, you know, because to make a high scented detergent, you need to use a high quality of chemical, right? And I don't do that. Like yesterday, when I went to the pharmacy, you know, and I saw my sister there. I have to call them sisters, you know. I have to call them my sisters, you know, because we come from we are the same Nagas people, the Naga people, or the Nigga people, or whatever tribe they want to call us, stemming from the ancient tribes. So the ancient tribes, they might call them the pyramid builders. You understand? That have all these sacred geometry and them symbolizing who we are. Or the ancient temples, you understand what I'm saying? That is all over America, North America, South America, Central America, Germany, France, Italy, you know, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Sweden, you know, Greece, Holland, all those Australia, Sweden, Germany, France, Greenland, Antarctica, you know, Africa, the different parts or the different nations or tribes, you know, in Africa, the different tribes all over in different places that they don't call them by specific names. Asia, Japan, Paris, Puerto Rico, what they call it, one of the ancient, they say one of the ancients' name is Boinka. You understand what I'm saying? From one of the sovereign name is Boinka. You understand? The next other places like what they call Hawaii or Honolulu. You understand? All the different Philippine islands. What they call these other islands, Merel, you understand what I'm saying? Or they call it Merel is a whole continental drift that is under the water. They call it let's call this not Staten Island. This island which behind between South America and what we call Africa. You know, that vast sink island, in other words, never between on the Pacific Ocean, that vast piece of land, which is an island. It just subsided. It's underwater. It didn't subside. The water just raised above the island, you know. And where all the heads is, you know, I forget the name of the island. But that island, you know, which is under the water, you know, there's a lot of inhabitants living there, you know. Ancient people that does not come up on the surface, and they are water beings, you understand what I'm saying? They are specific, all different types of people. Hence the reason why they say on the depiction, they say some of the people as mermaids, half they look like, if there's half dragon or serpent, you understand what I'm saying, which is the same dragon family, you know, and they show them with tails, and they might say them as demons. They are not demons. They are creation. They are part of creation, you know. There are all different types of species, and they shouldn't be hunted and fished upon, you know, as if they are animals, you know. And even animals shouldn't be treated in that manner, because they are all living part of what we call the Garden of Eden. Because even under the water, there are flowers growing. There are gardens under the water as well, and above the surface. There are gardens on the surface, and there are gardens on the water. Hence the reason why they call it the Botanica, or At a specific time they call it the Botanica. At a specific time they call it the where there was a different type of dynasty on the surface, you know, so I'm saying. And even if there are pyramids underwater, you know, all on the Atlantic coast, there are pyramids under the water. All in Thailand and Japan, there are pyramids, and all different cities and different citadels and under the water, you know, temples and all different structures with different what we call extraterrestrial mappings and symbologies under the water, you know. There's all over. There are various cultures that pass through this wonderful planetary system throughout life, epoch. And I will be baffled. I am always baffled when I hear people say, when they hear something new, they try to say that this person is mentally ill. So much different cultures have walked on the earth and under the water as well, you know. And when I hear people say, when they hear something new, they tend to say, you just thinking so, or you hearing spirits, or you understand what I'm saying, and they try to make it sound like if you're mad. But the intelligent people know there's different cultures, because there are pyramids under the water. There are ancient structures under the water showing different geometric patterns under the water and above the water, on top of the mountains in certain places. There are all different types of geometric structures in Japan, the places that they call in Japan, places they call in Holland, the places they call in Indonesia, places they call in Puerto Rico, places they call in the Yucatan Peninsula or Mexico. All these places have ancient buildings and ancient geometric buildings, you know, structures in it. Even in New York, there are better geometric patterns on the buildings itself, illustrating the ancient people that build the buildings. But yet still they want to say that nobody never came here, or nobody wasn't here prior to their structure, or to their system coming into action, you know. But I am saying this to tell you all this. I was also telling my sister, I was letting her know that when you type in an email address and you associate it with your birth date, and you have a phone in your hand, a satellite orbits and hits you a blueprint patterning, hitting you in your pineal gland, releasing what we call a software. You understand what I'm saying? Hitting you in your pineal gland, and it registered in your software as that email address is associated with you on an electric platform. So anywhere you go and you activate your email account, it is associated with you. It is associated with you once you activate it using a smartphone, right? Where it beams down, and the first point of access, when the satellite beams down the current flow, it hits your pineal gland, which is what we call a data bank, right? And then it hits the phone. You know, it hits the phone and it stores as storage. But it releases a blueprint on you, or a map on you. Hence the reason I say we need to be careful with what we do. So I was just sensitizing my family, and this is for sensitizing positions, for a sensitizing platform. There's a lot of different things out here, and we need to be exposed to what is our rich legacy and culture once more, and stop depriving us and lying to us just to make money. Because that does not make sense. Because we are not going anywhere, and we are getting more sick. We are not growing. One love to my family. I love all of you all on the surface and under the water as well. And in different planetary system. I love every one of you all. And this is a message to my family.